Hi, I'm Dan Olmstead, and along with my colleague Mark Blaxell, we've just written a book called Vaccines 2.0, A Careful Parent's Guide to Making Safe Vaccine Decisions for Your Family. So, given the fact that the CDC already recommends which vaccines to get, the first question might be, why do we see the need for this book? And the need is because the vaccine schedule that the public health officials and the states mandate based on the CDC is really bloated and is responsible for a great deal of chronic and developmental illness in kids that is simply not being acknowledged. More and more parents are seeing this for themselves and trying to adapt or opt out or otherwise make their own decisions about this, and we're just basically trying to help them. I mean, it's kind of amazing when you think about it that today in the United States, a typical child entering kindergarten has already gotten 14 vaccines, which is double the number in 1968. A total of 49 injections, almost 5 times as many. So, this really is too much, too soon, to immune systems of infants who are just not ready for this, frankly, assault on their natural development as it's gone on for thousands of years. And in fact, so many of these vaccines are really not necessary by any standard. A Hep B shot on the day of birth is just insane for an illness that is not a threat to kids before their teenage years at the earliest, and at which time the vaccine is probably worn off. So we see this all the time now after the government lifted liability off of vaccine manufacturers and doctors in 1986, just this piling on of chickenpox, rotavirus, and other vaccines that simply are not essential, that have not been tested together, and that can continue to, we think, cause much more problems than they solve. So we've created a risk-reward rating for our vaccine book, and we found actually that only 4 rise above that break-even point. A couple are at 0, and the rest are below. And again, we're not telling or advising parents what they should do, but we're saying take a look at the data, look at some of the information we've put together, and be careful out there. I mean, this is a serious problem that is only getting worse, not better, and actually by not being doctors, we think we may be in as good a position to address this as anybody else. So thanks a lot, and we hope this book is useful to people.